Hello and welcome. Good morning and blessings. Starting out with a mantra today. In the Hindu tradition. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. These beautiful sounds, these beautiful codes. Codes of creation, of activation. Om Namah Shivaya. Opening and activating, expanding our connection to the source within. The very essence of life. The energy of all things, the consciousness, the wisdom, the love, the power, the source that we all are. We all have access to in every moment. That we can invoke. Awakening our crown chakra, opening this portal of energy up above. With love and devotion in our hearts. Seeking to know, seeking to connect, seeking to expand, to embody and radiate the love light wisdom, love, that we are the pure source essence within us. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 draw your awareness into your heart, the very center of your being. It's the center of your energy, your vortex field. It is your consciousness. It is the frequency that you are emitting, that you are experiencing as yourself right now in this moment. Centering in the heart, feeling all the love you feel for life, that great desire to know and be the love that you are. To be the very source of love itself. To feel the love, to be the love. You have to ask for it, you have to invoke it in your heart. Activate this higher heart of love within your core. Like a radiant sun in the center of your being. Expanding and radiating out in all directions. Healing energy, peace and bliss, warmth, joy and happiness, and freedom. And with this open heart, calling out to God, calling out to the source, to the one, to the pure essence, the wisdom that is all of life, that holds all of life. We are in this great womb of God, and we are that. The love of God surrounds all things, and it is what we are. It is the love that we are, the source, the wisdom, the presence, the grace of the one. Pure consciousness. With this open heart reaching up through your field, up through your mind, up into the heavens. Reach up with this loving heart and ask to be filled with this love. Ask to know the love of the one. Ask to be opened and to be shown. You ask with your love, with your heart. You open your heart and you ask to be filled with love. And feel what flows in. This beautiful grace of love. Shivaya, the She, the Va, the breath, the Ya, and eternal essence. Flowing through and in as you, bringing the healing to every cell in your body, grounding that love, that healing love light. Shivaya, Shivaya, bowing to the Shivaya, this love in our heart. Om Namah, Om Namah, Om Namah. Shivaya, Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah, Om Namah, Om Namah. Shivaya, Shivaya, Shivaya. I am that, you are that, I am that, we are that. Om Namah Shivaya. I am the light I am. Om Namah Shivaya. I am the light I am. Om Namah Shivaya. I am the light I am. Beautiful and ancient codes of consciousness, codes of creation, returning us to this source, expanding our connection to the source within ourselves. What I find so beautiful and amazing also about this Om Namah Shivaya from the Hindu, from the Eastern tradition, is that if you study the teachings of Christ, and if you study the ancient language that he spoke, and his most famous and beautiful prayer begins with Abun Dewa Shemaya. Abun Dewa Shemaya. How beautiful and how elegantly, synchronistically similar to Om Namah Shivaya. Abun Dewa Shemaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Abun Dewa Shemaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Abun Dewa Shemaya. This ancient Aramaic. It's not an accident to me. These sound almost exactly the same. Abun and Om, evoking the essence, the pure essence of all of life, all that is. And Dewa, Nama, this like opening, these doorways, this connection, this this bowing, this gratitude, this reverence. And Shemaya, the light, Shivaya, the light. It's this holy light of love, of God, of source, of essence. And we are invoking that, opening that doorway, and expanding that connection to receive more light, to become more a vessel of this light. And the more we do this in our life, creating this connection from the root, through the heart, to the crown, down to the roots, through the whole field, the more this opens and expands our consciousness, raising the vibration of our consciousness, of our experience of self, our experience in life, our core frequency. In every moment, how you're experiencing reality is based on the frequency of your energy, of your core energy flow, of this vortex. And the less connection to source, the less bandwidth, the less energy flow through you, the more compressed and restricted your flow, the more blocks in your field, the less you can experience source, the less you can experience the truth of who you are. The more love in your heart, the more desire to connect and to open, the more intention to connect and expand and receive this source flow, the more that you align your life, align your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your actions with what's true within you, with your soul assignment, your unique frequency, your unique reason for being here on the planet. The more you align your thoughts, feelings, actions, your intentions, your beliefs to that core frequency, and the more that you do practices like this of invoking ancient mantras, invoking intention, and using energy and love, devotion and consciousness and intention to activate these energies and to open and to receive and to be healed and to expand, the more you come into alignment with your soul assignment, your reason for being here on the planet. And it's a living vibration, a living frequency, a living way of being that you are here to uniquely embody in the world, that each of us is here to uniquely embody in the world. This is our true and primary purpose, is to activate this core frequency, unique to each one of us. But what's common is the experience of the connection and the opening from crown to root, and of the open heart, and of the energy field becoming whole and unified and expanded. This is the practice for all of us. This is the core practice, the primary practice, is to learn to feel this and how to do this. And once that opening occurs, once we are in full alignment and open, then working with our life and working with the circumstances and working with our patterns and our traumas and our conditioning. This is what you might call the secondary work of integration. So creating expansion, wholeness, oneness, unity, and then working with what's arising. What is the old? What is the conditioning, the patterning? And then we begin to integrate those two until we become such a grounded and expanded and open vessel that things just arise and flow through us, and we are a living expression of our unique genius in the world. And as each of us step into that power and step together in that power, connecting heart to heart, mind to mind, soul to soul, as we build this field, this web of connectivity, of co-creation together, holding all of reality, holding all of humanity in this open field. We empower this potential for all of humanity, making it easier and easier for every single human being who desires it, who asks for it, who reaches for it. This is the free will part of our creation, that we're here and we can do whatever we want, and we can close off our connection to Source and live however we want to in our own defined and limited, confined way. Or we can ask, and we can open, and we can align, and we can do the work to bring all of our aspects on board, to activate all the different codes of our unique expression in the world, and become a vessel of this pure potential. And the amazing bliss and freedom and love that comes with that, to create your life, to create and to be of service, to feel the beauty of your particular gift and genius coming through you and being expressed in your life, however that is for you. To realize that that's what you're here to do in every day and every moment. That you choose it, to live your life and do whatever, but as you tune in and like, okay, here I am, and here's what I feel inspired to do now in this moment. This is what I want to do with my life, and this is the work I want to bring forth into the world, and this is what I love. You get to be that. That's what you're here for. I'd like to share something with you. You may or may have not seen it so far. This is called the IAM Synthesis, and this is a system I've created to help people come into greater alignment with their soul assignment. And the synthesis is made up of 12 unique codes, unique to every person on the planet, unique to you. There's 12 core aspects of this synthesis. And if you join me in one of my programs, I will lead you through these and teach and show you how you can activate all of these and unlock all of these codes within yourself. And soon I'll be sharing this for free too if you go to my website at iamsangha.com. And you can just receive a download PDF of these activations where these 12 codes are unique to my synthesis. This is mine. So you have your own unique 12 codes. So this compassion, I am kind, is one code. It's the first one. And I'm going to go to this sequence. So this is called the foundation sequence. It's the first 4 of the synthesis. And here is the energy of each aspect. This is called your core. This is your expansion, your wisdom, and your power. So we each have these 4 aspects, and this is also your physical body, your emotional body, your mental, so the wisdom is the mental, and your spiritual, your true power. But we each have a unique energetic, a unique way, a unique capacity to our physical body, a unique capacity to our energetic body, a unique capacity to our mental body, and a unique power in our spiritual body, a unique frequency, a unique code of potential that when we activate and align to in our life, it activates our unique genius, our real potential. So maybe today we'll look at this one. Breathe. I'm okay. This is my emotional body activation, my code. Seeing myself clearly, owning my experience, I am okay. And the jewel for this one is everything is going to be okay. It's like a little mantra. It's like, everything's going to be okay. And for me in my life, and this one, we're all in this right now. The turmoil, the corona, the political, the economics, all the things falling apart, all the energetics of the old stories, all the emotional struggles with relationship to money, to government, to the earth, to disease, to health, all these things. And the emotional dysfunction that arises within us is all, in a way, stories and energetics that are not our truth. The emotional body is our guidance system, and when we're feeling any sort of dysfunction, dissonance, disease, trauma, sadness, all of what the so-called negative experiences are all part of our trauma, our conditioning, and it really is, at the ultimate sense, is saying, it's telling us that we're believing, feeling, thinking, experiencing something that's not resonant and true with our source, with our soul, with our assignment, with our core frequency, with our knowing. And so to use the energetic, emotional field, body as a guidance system. And for me in particular, this mantra, this energetic of breathing, returning, this is for everybody, but for me this is my particular frequency, and it has been my experience in my life. And instead of blaming the world around me, it's to see myself clearly, owning my own experience, coming back home to me, to this unique vibration, and knowing that everything is okay. And it is, always, even in the midst of the worst things, my soul, my knowingness is okay. Who I am is okay. My story may suck. But the I am, the one beyond that, who is also here, is okay. And I can connect to that and bring that into my experience right now. I can return to that. I can come back into greater alignment with that. And this is a tool. This unique frequency is a tool in this particular expression for that. So each code has its own alignment of chakras, which are not turning on here for some reason all of a sudden. Let's refresh and just see if we get that coming in. There we go. So this whole system is based on a 5,000-year-old system of the I Ching. In every I Ching, there's 64 different codes in the whole I Ching system. It's this amazing system of alignment, of self-transformation, of correction, of coming home. So each code in the I Ching, in the old system, is based on two energies, a yin and a yang. It's this is the Tao and the teachings of the yin and the yang, the on and the off, the black and the white, the good and the bad. It's the polarity of our universe. And each code is made up of a unique six codes, 6 activations of either yang or yin, on or off, open or closed. And so these are called the Gua, and this is from the I Ching. And a dashed line is the yin, and a solid is a yang. And you can think of them as yin as open and receptive, and yang as activated and like intentional, and feminine, masculine, solar and lunar. There's all these electric and magnetic. There's all these ways that these two energies play out in our universe. And each code has 6 lines. And what I came to realize over the years of working with this is that each code has 6 energies, and our chakra system has 6 energies. If we call this the heart a center, a neutral capacity, and then there's 3 lower and 3 upper. There's the root, the sacral, and the solar. There's the throat, the third eye, and the crown. 3 upper energy centers, 3 lower energy centers. And each I Ching is considered an upper energy and a lower energy. And in this one they also each have elements of reality. So this upper energy is called water, and the lower is mountain. And these are the qualities of this particular arrangement of yin, yin, yang, that's the mountain, and then yin, yang, yin is water. And so each code in the I Ching has this arrangement of yin and yang energies. And I began to see, what if these codes have an arrangement in our chakras? And I started looking at them and feeling into that and seeing the potential of, wow, if this is this particular energetic, which I'm calling, breathe, I am okay. And there's an old word, I forget what it is in the I Ching now. But every one has a unique frequency, a unique frequency of consciousness. And then I began to see that if these chakras are activated in this particular way, this is invoking, or if we invoke that code, it's creating this sequence of chakras. So as a way to work with it, way and look at it. And this one would be an open crown, an activated third eye, an open throat, and then an activated sacral center, and then a solar center, and then an open sacral, and an open root. So as an embodiment practice, you can just focus on the crown and open that. Focus on the third eye. Activate that one. It's we're like a prism. And some of the light flows all the way through us, and some of it comes into these activated chakras and comes into reality through that lens of the third eye. And then the throat is open, and coming down into the belly, the solar center is activated, and then the sacral is open, and then the root is open. So all of these are unique and beautiful and useful in every moment. It might be that this one is useful in your life in different times. And you might have you do have a particular frequency for your synthesis. And in your life, and in your emotional capacity. So for you to get to know that one particular frequency and to go through this as a practice, embodying each of these 4 sequences in your foundation would be a beautiful thing for you to practice, to go through each one, look at the chakras, activate them, contemplate those words. Really all you're doing is learning to activate the frequency of that particular thing. Compassion, I am kind, it becomes a code that you can activate in any moment and activate that energetic inside yourself. The goal being that eventually all of these become an online, on board in your field as part of who you are. And you're not having to think about this anymore and do these practices. It's not like you need this all the time. These are tools to get you into that alignment, to get you open and grounded in why you're here on the planet. So the compass is the secondary tool to the system. So the synthesis is this unique 12 codes of your potential, of your soul assignment. And the compass is all 64 of them, and it's an oracle system. And so you can click and ask, what do I need right now? What energetic is going to help me come into greater wholeness right now? Or expand my connection to Source right now? Or help me get this job? Or help me figure out why I'm having these struggles in my family or my life? Or move through this next stage. It's anything that's going on, you can ask and consult the compass for guidance on the energetics that are going to activate your next potential right now. And this one is beautiful, they all are. But so this one, limitless, I'm free. Letting go of limitations, realizing new possibilities. And knowing that consciousness creates reality. Consciousness is the womb, and you are that. This is the pure limitless that we actually are. And we are free. And this one points to, letting go of limitations. So what are you holding on to? What are the ideas, the limited ideas and thoughts and beliefs in your life that are limiting you right now? And can you let those go? Can you open to any new possibilities? And I think we're almost out of time. We'll get a little more time. So there's another aspect to every one of these codes. And this is what I call the alchemy. And this is a process that I've developed over the years, and what I've seen is that every moment of realization and expansion and awakening, this centering in our field, this connection, this opening to our source is what happens. All the energetic healing, everything that we consider healing or awakening or expansion or realizations or embodiment, what happens is this centering, this opening, this alignment, and this expansion of our energetic field. Whether we do know that or not, that's what happens. And so I began to develop a practice of doing that on purpose without needing the tools of energy healing or yoga or climbing a mountain or sex or drugs or any of those things that create that experience, which are all beautiful and amazing also. But here's a way to go right into the heart of it and practice that, creating that experience on purpose. And so I call it the core practice, core technique. And so we have connect. So the core stands for, there's 4 aspects of it: the C, the O, the R, and the E of core. So the C is connect, and it's about connecting this alignment of energy, the crown, the heart, the root, creating this alignment, this connection, this flow. And it's also connecting to your intention and to what you're actually experiencing right in the moment. So this, like if we flip back to this mantra, or not that, this one, saying letting go of limitations. Maybe, I clicked on it. There we go. Letting go of limitations and realizing new potentials, and I am free. So in the core practice, what are you experiencing? What are the limitations? What is actually going on right now? Connect with that, but connect in the heart and create this expansion and feel into what's really going on for you. And step 2 is to open. This is the O of core, just to open. What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? What's going on in your field? Be willing to receive that and be curious. But keep resting in the heart. Keep going into this connection, into this open field flow of your vortex, and asking and finding any stuck places in your field and opening that up in your story. Just allow it to arise, but don't attach to it. Don't get lost in those stories. And the third stage is the R from core, release. This is how you can cleanse and clear your field. So we've set an intention. We're looking at what's going on. We're opening up to what's actually there. What's our story, our trauma, our conditioning, what's in our field. And now we want to release that. We want to cleanse and clear that. And so this practice, and I'm moving my hands because this is like a heavens to earth. I call it just sweeping your field, sweeping your energy. And as you move this through your whole field, you can use your hands or not, you're using your awareness, this pure awareness, to go through your field. Because your experience, your vortex, gets cleansed and purified by your pure intention of this field to cleanse, to clear, to release. And this brings alchemy to everything that was, is in your field. And as you've awakened and activated certain parts of yourself, now we want to say, I release that. I transmute and transform that across all time and space, all dimensions, all aspects of myself in my field. I cleanse and clear that. I let it go. And you move into the 4th stage, which is the E in core, or to expand, to embody, to energize your field, to expand your connection to source, to become a vessel of pure source. And to embody your new reality. So with this particular mantra, like you might be working with this in the compass, or you might be working this in your synthesis. This mantra on this one is I am free, limitless, I am free. I'm the creator of my reality. I'm creating my state of being. So you've done the work of cleansing your field of the old stories. And if more things arise, then you just keep going back. What is that? Okay, I am in charge. I get to embody my reality right now. And then some voice says, no, you're not. You're a piece of shit. Or who are you to think that you can have whatever you want and live the life that you love? Well, what is that voice? Where does that come from? Do you want that? Is that really you? Or is that some part of your trauma, your conditioning, our ancestral lineage, the world around us that's programmed us into these old ways of being? You get to choose. Are you going to let that voice take over and become your vibration and close you down? Or are you going to become the master that you are? So you do this practice. Okay, so where's that voice coming from? Does that live in me somewhere? Well, welcome you in. Okay, I'm a piece of shit. Who is that? That voice is sort of like fuck you. It doesn't work. This blah blah blah. I don't know. Welcome that in. This is the opening stage again, and then release it. Okay, thank you. Welcome, but I bring you back into this wholeness. I transform and transmute. I cleanse and purify my field of this old energy. I let it go back into the soup of consciousness. And I step into my pure power, my pure potential right now to be a vessel of source. That I am pure freedom. I am limitless. I am love. I can be and embody anything I choose to in any moment. And right now I choose love. I choose life. I choose power. I choose freedom. I choose bliss. I choose to be me. What I love. What do you choose? What do you choose to be right now in this moment? Be that. That is your assignment. That is why you are here on the planet. So my intention is to be here with you, with anyone who wants to come and join in the Sangha every Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. We'll practice these mantras, attuning, aligning, creating this connection, and then using that connection to transform our life, to get into greater alignment, expand our connection to Source, to create the life that we love, to be here as a vessel of purpose and intention and power, of creation, of love, in service to life. And if you'd like to get your free synthesis, go to my website at IAM Sangha. You'll also get notifications of when my course is available, where I will be leading people through the synthesis. I'll also be offering one-on-one coaching very soon. If you desire that, you want to just sit with me and actually work with these codes in your life of the synthesis one-on-one. So, or reach out to me on Facebook or email me. If you go to the Sangha, you'll get an email and you can email me back. And if you have any questions or input or anything. And I love you so much. So grateful to you for joining in today and spending the time to expand your connection to Source, to become more of who you really are, to bring more love into the world. I think that's why we're here, to be vessels of that love. So Wishing you a namaste, an om namah shivaya, an abum deva shemaya. Much love. Have a beautiful day.